We have a great question here from Kiplimo. Kiplimo, what's going on? I see you on Twitter all the time. How are you? Asking, how do you know that the trend has changed using median line analysis? Well, that is a great question. And I would say, one, this is going to depend on time horizon because there are always various trends competing with each other, right? At multiple degrees of trend. So like, for example, let's take a look at, this is a Euro chart, right? So if I were to look at, like, let's just use this example, okay? This is a decent example. So here's a Euro dollar chart, okay? We have this trend here. That's probably not the greatest example, actually. Hold on, let me find a better example. All right, let's go to US dollar. I'm trying to think of an example that would be actionable at this point. Actually, this is a decent example. So, all right, Kiplimo asking again, how do you know that the trend has changed using median line analysis? All right, well, as is the case in markets and trading, there's probably not one right answer, probably a little more nuanced, but look at this structure in US dollar, right? This is a pitchfork. You're referring to the median line here. And this is clearly a downtrend. This is a bearish structure. It is pointing to the lower right. So again, that's down. So the trend here is down. However, we are right now, this is actually a good example. We are testing the median line as we speak. Okay, if we look at action around this median line, all right, we came here, it was support, we bounced. Okay, broke down, tagged at resistance, we tanked. Resistance, we pulled back. Okay, how do you know if the trends change? One, you don't know for sure anything ever. That's kind of important to keep in mind. However, think about it this way: just know the trend is down, right, on this time frame. So why don't you try to just sell at resistance, right? During a downtrend, try to sell at resistance or sell breakdowns. During an uptrend, try to buy a support or buy breakouts. Okay. In fact, you could say that for this. Remember the dollar SEK chart that we looked at? This is that really long-term chart. Here's the channel. So in this case, and again, this is a very, very long-term chart, right? But the logic applies. This is an uptrend, right? The structure, in this case, a channel, is pointing to the upper right. The center line, aka the median line right here, has acted as support numerous times, notably 2016, 17, 18, and January and February, and we pulled back close to it here yesterday. So again, with that simple logic, this is an uptrend. Let's look to buy support. Indeed, that's what we're doing. So even though this is a very long-term chart, and the trend from here has been down sharply for like 10 months, what we're doing is we're trying to buy support in this uptrend, which happens to be long-term. Okay, so another, to kind of expand on that, if the market were to break down, right, below the center line, might be a little extreme. If it were to break down and then bounce and then find resistance up here, right, just as it found support prior, that would give us evidence or reason to believe that the path of least resistance is lower. So I hope that answers or helps a bit. But it's not necessarily knowing that the trend has changed. Rather, look at what the trend is and, trade that manner on that chart until you have reason to believe that evidence points the other way. Okay, so as you know, or should know, I am working with Scandinavian Capital Markets as the Chief Technical Strategist. We're based in Stockholm. Scandinavian Markets is a market maker, and we are looking for profitable traders to join our ranks. We have clients all over the globe that are looking for more strategies to invest in. So if you are a profitable trader and you would like to get into the money manager world, you know, all goes according to plan and things go well, you can get your, you can get your strategy funded with up to $2 million. Okay. So come and show us your skills. To register, go to scandinavianmarkets.com/fundmytrades. Again, that is scandinavianmarkets.com/fundmytrades.